In a move that has sent ripples through the NFL community, the Green Bay Packers have acquired linebacker Zaire Franklin from the Indianapolis Colts in a trade that involved sending Colby Wooden to Indy. This strategic acquisition raises eyebrows and fuels speculation about the Packers' intentions as they gear up for the new season. Fans, where are you watching from? Let's hear your thoughts on this trade. Franklin, a seasoned player who has spent the first 8 years of his career with the Colts, is ready to embrace this new chapter with the Packers. His journey to Green Bay was anything but ordinary, as he shared during his appearance on the Insiders show with Ian Rappaport. In a moment that highlighted the unpredictable nature of the NFL, Franklin was attending a ceremony in Philadelphia honoring his volunteer work when his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, delivered the news that the Colts were planning to move on. Just 2 hours later, Colts GM Chris Ballard was already fielding inquiries from other teams, with Green Bay showing significant interest. It's refreshing to see how Franklin spoke about his departure from Indianapolis with gratitude and respect. Much love to Ballard because he kind of gave me and my agent our choice of what opportunity fits us best, he stated. This indicates a level of professionalism from both sides that is often lacking in the cutthroat environment of the NFL. Franklin recognizes the potential in Green Bay, describing it as a first-rate organization and expressing excitement about the chance to compete for a Super Bowl this season. It's a sentiment that resonates deeply with Packers fans who are hungry for another championship. Statistically, Franklin comes with a solid resume. Over his career, he's participated in 132 games and made 82 starts. His numbers are impressive: 738 tackles, 34 tackles for loss, 26 pass deflections, 10 sacks, 10 forced fumbles, and 3 interceptions. In the previous season alone, he racked up 125 tackles, showcasing his ability to be a difference maker on the field. As the Packers look to improve from last season's lackluster 9-7-1 record and their NFC wild card exit against the Chicago Bears, Franklin's contributions could be pivotal. The addition of Franklin not only bolsters the Packers' defense, but also signals a clear intention from the front office to reinforce the team's competitiveness. With a solid quarterback and a formidable pass rush, as Franklin noted, the Packers certainly have the ingredients for a deep playoff run. The question remains, will this be the missing piece they need to ascend to the top of the NFC? As we delve deeper into this acquisition, it's crucial to consider the implications of Franklin's arrival. Will he adapt quickly to the Packers' defensive schemes? How will he mesh with the current roster and coaching staff? These are questions that fans are eager to see answered in the coming months. Transitioning from Franklin, let's now turn our attention to another pressing matter regarding the Packers as they prepare for the upcoming season. There's plenty more to unpack, so stay tuned.
In a move that reflects their innovative spirit, the Green Bay Packers have unveiled an animated schedule release for 2026 that's nothing short of entertaining. This creative approach featured clay characters of key players like Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, Tucker Kraft, and Micah Parsons, all set in the whimsical Kick and Curds arcade. But the piece de resistance came when none other than Clay Matthews stepped into the spotlight as the game master, donning the guise of the nostalgic Packy Packer, a mascot who graced the sidelines in the 1980s. The players were tasked with defeating Matthews to unveil the highly anticipated schedule, and they met the challenge head-on, showcasing not just their competitive spirit, but also a sense of camaraderie that resonates deeply with the Packers community. As Matthews humorously referenced his past, where he relayed a message from the president declaring, "The Bears still suck," the animated antics not only brought laughter, but also a reminder of the enduring rivalry that defines our beloved team. Now, as the schedule unfolds, the Packers are set to kick off the season against the Minnesota Vikings, a matchup that always promises to be electric. This rivalry is one of the most storied in the NFL, in both games. One to open the season and another in Week 15 will be critical for setting the tone for the year ahead. Furthermore, the Packers will face the Chicago Bears on Christmas Day, a game that could carry significant implications for playoff positioning, adding even more excitement to the holiday festivities for fans. They'll wrap up the regular season against the Detroit Lions, another pivotal encounter that could play a crucial role in the playoff race. However, the road ahead is not without its challenges. The Packers will need to navigate the season with the backdrop of some key departures on offense, leaving fans wondering how the team will adjust. Yet, there's a silver lining: the infusion of new talent on both sides of the ball, which could provide the necessary boost to keep the Packers competitive in a tough NFC North. The return of Micah Parsons, currently recovering from an ACL injury, could be a game changer. His presence on the field would undoubtedly strengthen the defense and add depth to the lineup, giving fans a glimmer of hope as we look toward the season opener. As we dissect this animated spectacle and the schedule it revealed, it's clear that the Packers are not just looking to entertain. They're gearing up for a season filled with potential and promise. Fans, where are you watching from? What are your thoughts on the upcoming season? Your opinions matter. Leave a comment below. Now, let's keep this momentum going as we transition to our next item, where we delve into the latest roster developments and potential trades that could reshape the Packers' future.
As we delve into the concluding segment of our analysis on the Green Bay Packers 2026 season schedule, it's clear that both opportunities and challenges lie ahead. With whispers of player trades and speculation about roster adjustments buzzing around, fans are eager to see how these elements will shape the Packers' campaign. So, where are you watching from, and what's your take on the upcoming season? We want to hear your thoughts. Looking at the season ahead, one glaring point stands out. The absence of Micah Parsons last year led to a dismal record of 0-5 for the Packers. It's a stark reminder that great players are the backbone of any successful team. The worst-case scenario could have unfolded with the Packers squaring off against 3 of their NFC North rivals in the season's early weeks, including an intense match against the Bears. The strategic placement of games offers a silver lining, however. Starting the season against the Vikings in Minneapolis is hardly ideal, but the subsequent games against the Jets, Falcons, and Buccaneers, all of whom failed to break even last season, present a prime opportunity for the Packers to regroup and gear up for Parsons' anticipated return. The home schedule, heavily backloaded, provides an additional advantage, potentially setting the stage for a strong finish. As Coach LaFleur juggles the delicate balance of practice and player wellness, maintaining the health of the team remains paramount. The competition in the NFC North is fierce, with the Packers and Lions poised to battle for supremacy. Week 7 in Detroit could prove pivotal, especially considering the Lions' advantage of coming off a bye, while the Packers will have just faced Dallas on a Sunday night. It's a tough break that could tip the balance in favor of Detroit. The rematch in week May 18th very well decide playoff fates, with the Lions once again enjoying a rest advantage. This is a recurring theme. The Bears will also have an extra day of rest before hosting the Packers on Christmas. These factors play a crucial role in a season where every game counts, and the Packers need to capitalize on every opportunity. Looking at the schedule, the Thursday night games raise some concerns. They often lead to an inferior product on the field, with players struggling to recover physically and coaches unable to prepare adequately. Fans packing Lambeau Field for the home opener against Atlanta may be treated to less than elite football, which is a disappointing prospect for a crowd that deserves so much better. The excitement of a football celebration should not be marred by fatigue from work and school. Micah Parsons, who's projected to miss the first few games as he recovers from a torn ACL, could return just in time for the Week 5 showdown against the Bears, which would be a massive boost for the Packers. With 6 primetime games this season, 5 of which are at Lambeau, there's no shortage of opportunities to showcase the talent of this team. However, for fans outside the local market, the challenges of viewing these games could prove frustrating, highlighting the NFL's relentless focus on monetization over fan experience. The final stretch of the season looks daunting. Cold weather will be a factor in every game, from the Sunday night clash with the Bills to a Christmas face-off in Chicago. While teams might not sell as much beer in the stands, perhaps hot cocoa sales will rise. Despite the whimsical commentary, we cannot overlook the Packers' struggles in cold weather games, particularly on the revered frozen tundra. Under Matt LaFleur, the Packers have excelled with an 11-2 record in December home games, but after a blistering start, the last 2 December outings saw them falter. The pressure is on for LaFleur and his squad to leverage the home field advantage in the frigid conditions that Green Bay is known for. The unpredictable nature of the season schedule, with games on various days, means the Packers must stay sharp and ready to adapt. It's a unique challenge, and LaFleur acknowledges that the upcoming schedule is unlike anything the team has faced. With only 6 opportunities to truly showcase their prowess, the urgency to hit the ground running is palpable. As we wrap up this examination of the Packers' 2026 schedule, it's evident that the road ahead is filled with both potential and pitfalls. The expectations on this team remain high, and the pressure to perform is relentless. Will the Packers rise to the occasion and capitalize on the opportunities presented, or will they falter under the weight of expectation? Fans, we want your thoughts. How do you feel about the Packers' chances this season? Share where you are watching from and your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth analysis and updates on your beloved Green Bay Packers as we navigate this thrilling season together.